Hey everybody, this is AF Sting. Wanted to show a War Thunder game that I recently did. It's kind of an anomaly. It's unusual because of the fact that I had a really high kill rate. Now this is real battle, battle rating 3-7, ground force course, and I'm recording this from replay using the player view. Um, like I said, really high kill rate, 29 total kills. For those that play the game, that's definitely unusual. So I'm playing the raw footage. I didn't fast forward, and I definitely wasn't trying to hide any mistakes I made. I'll point them out as we go through. But just wanted to put the entire thing on here so that people can see this unusual game. Not really trying to brag. I just thought it was such an anomaly to get such a high score that I should put it out there. I'm not using any cheats. One thing I should point out when you're doing this replay, enemies will show up if any of your teammates can see them or are in view of them, but you can't see those red tags during the game, so I'm not seeing any of that when I'm playing the game. Now the guy in front of me dies. Curious who killed him. Looking around a little bit. See this guy down there, take a shot at him. I don't take him out, but I do kill his gunner, so I'm thinking, well, I'll let someone else take care of him. Which they did right there. One of the teammates caught him. Kind of looking, I know they're going to be streaming out along that west road, trying to come around. I see that guy go by, shot way too late. Still looking for more of them to come out. That guy goes by, but once again, swing and a miss. But those guys are pretty susceptible to heavy machine guns, so I hit him with the 50 cal. Do kill his driver, but I can't follow up on it. And he popped smoke there to try to cover himself, I think. So I'm looking back here. I know the one guy made it by at least. Worried about him coming out, which he does right here, so I figure I better help the teammates in the spawn, so I kill him, and then this other guy comes out. While I'm reloading, I spray him with machine guns, which ends up killing him. If you don't shoot machine guns when you're playing at those soft vehicles, you're crazy. You need to learn to use those machine guns with them. Right about here, I do notice that plane coming in, and that has me a little worried because I figure he's one of the guys that I just killed, probably looking for a revenge kill. Then I see this Italian tank, a little high there. Then I shoot him again. Not 100% sure where to shoot this guy at because I'm not highly familiar with those Italian tanks. Get a hit there, killed his commander. So I keep on shooting at that mantlet. Apparently that is not the place to shoot them from the front because that's what 4 shots that I put into him so far, 3 or 4. I hear that plane coming in, and so I'm going to try to cover down behind this rock, but I realize he's kind of going away from me, so I stop worrying about it, or he's veering off of me. Little speedy boy down there, knock him out. And then got really lucky there. They did kill one of my crew members, but how that didn't kill me, I'm not sure. Just a bit of luck. Maybe I was angled just right or whatever, but got lucky. They keep on trying to get me, but I hold down, or I hide behind this rock. Now I do hear this vehicle approaching off to the left there, so I look over that way, not sure what it is. He takes a shot at one of my teammates, so I figure, oh, I better see what he is. I pull up and realize it's an Italian job. Once again, trying to shoot into that mantlet, that's not doing me much good, and his shot actually took out my turret ring, so now my gun is fixed. But I hit him in the side here, and it does some damage, so I'm like, well, maybe that's where I need to hit him at. So, not much there. Luckily, his gun can't punch through the front of my armor at that angle. And then, finally, after all that time, and then that Stug, he should have had me, but probably all the smoke and everything, he just missed me. So, I hit him in the soft spot. If you're ever looking at a Stug, shoot him in that right window, they'll go boom. I see this other Stug coming up. Now, I heard this noise off to my left, but I thought it was a friendly, and it's not. It's a bad guy. And with the two of them on either side of me, I'm easy meat for that guy. He just takes me out. Turret wouldn't traverse or anything. So not a bad hold, 6 kills. But wishing that I had a little bit more support there, but I'm looking at the team as I'm coming back in and realizing we're not doing good at all. In War Thunder, you have a lot of those games where, regardless of how good you do, there's just no save in the game, whether it's a bad team or just an unlucky game for them. I'm definitely not one to say that people are good or bad. They managed to secure the capture point there, so I'm moving on, and then I catch a glimpse of this plane coming in, so favorite pastime is putting 50 cals in the airplanes, but that time they didn't have much effect. And then here's the guy that killed me. I realize it's him, so I want to kill him pretty bad. Not a good shot there the first time, so I'm going to be a little more careful this time. Here this guy's shooting. See, he's totally broadside, so he's an easy kill. Stugs from the front can be tough unless you know exactly where to shoot them. But from the side, they're pretty worthless. If you're using a smaller tank with a 37mm like an M3 or something, an M3A1, shoot their engine first if you're on their side, and then just take your time in killing them. Hear this engine noise down here somewhere. Thought he was coming out, so I decided I would hide here and wait for him to come out, but he never did. Get a little tired of waiting, so I'm gonna dump some Artie on him here. But Artie, I chose the wrong spot. It sounded like he was more forward than he was. He was obviously back there a little ways. I can see that now, but he does back up anyways. So knowing that, I'm thinking, well, I'll spin around here and come up around to meet him. There's no spinning around in the M4. It's especially on a side hill like this, so slowly do my 30-point turn. Get it moving in the direction I want. See his smoke here, so I know he backed up, and then I noticed his turret's pointing the wrong way, but there's this guy here shooting off into the air for some reason, I guess wanting to kill airplanes, so he's easy kill. Now you see that guy down near the oil well? I don't. So I bebop on out here to kill this guy without knowing that I'm in mortal danger. Good hit there. I take a look, don't see him still, so he lets me know he's there, and at this point I realize I'm dead. So now it's 9 kills, respectable. But I look at the scoreboard and I realize there's only 3 of us, and one guy does respawn here, but there's only 3 of us at this point against a buttload of them. I mean, there's 11 enemy players still in the game. Well, one just died, so 10 enemy players. So I pretty much think, there's not much chance we're making it through this game. But I don't want to shy away from a fight either, so I go looking, see him run behind that rock. Nothing I can do about that. But this guy running through his own smoke, I can do something about that. And I missed that guy out on the flats there. I don't know how I missed him. Now that was just a good shot by that guy down near the oil wells there. I didn't realize I was so high up on the hill, but he obviously could see me. So I decided I gotta switch things up. Bring in the M10. Great gun, horrible turret traverse. Pretty lightly armored vehicle as well. But the gun is nice. Now I see that guy die, so I figure I better look over here to see what's killing him. I don't see where he's at this point until he pops out from behind that bush. So I fire some shots because I know my buddy's coming out of the spawn there, and he sees him anyways and kills him. I see those 2 guys shoot, so then I'm like, oh, what do we got over here? 76 on the M10. Nice gun. Punches right through that armor, no problem. See the other guy backing up. Another easy kill. Do not at all see the martyr sitting right there in front of me until he shoots, and then I'm like, yikes. So I go running down this hill, getting away, and I took my hand off the gas right there, only to realize that I had it on cruise. So my tank slides out into the open, he shoots me and kills me. Luckily one of my teammates says, aha! Boom. Serves him right. Sitting up on top of those hills is dangerous. I was killed up there. You know, if you're sitting up there and someone looks, they'll see you. Make sure he's dead. Now I was kind of thinking that the guy over by the oil wells was gone. And I don't know exactly what made me think that. But I go bebopping out here, thinking I'm just going to drive right up this hill. I guess I was thinking he was already moving to the capture point, and he wasn't. So he smacks me right here. Luckily it didn't explode, but it did take out my engine. If he hadn't fired machine guns there, I did not know where he was at. His second shot kills my one of my crew members, but I finish him off before he can shoot again. These Ram 2s, they only shoot the solid shot, so it's not super great for killing tanks, but it does punch through nice, good penetration rates. So I'm assessing things. There's 2 of us left. There's still like 10 of them. And I'm thinking, well, this is going to be a high score game for me, but not a winning game. And I hear this noise behind me, and then lo and behold, this Stuke pops out. So I take a shot at him. I was trying to catch him in the side before he turned, but I did take out his gun. And seeing that they're capping us out, I figure, well, I better get up here and at least try to clear the cap. Try to get some 50 cals into that little 8-wheel jobber. Ended up having to kill him with the main gun. So at this point I know that Stug is probably repaired, trying to come back up at me, so I'm going to go take care of him. Once again, right through that window right there. Boom. Now it was a little low actually, but I guess because I was looking down on him, it slid in. Whoa, little shot there from behind. I figure, well, I can't do much about him yet. I'll go try to clear these guys. So I see this guy. Bad shot. Luckily he misses. I hit him. No damage, but... Now I realize, oh crap, there's guys down on the cap there. They're shooting at me. Take him out. Coming up behind, they're in front of me. This is not a good day. So I perceive him to be the bigger threat. And the Panzerjäger, I don't even know if I noticed that he was right there on the cap. But my teammate came flying through like a hero and bombed him out, which was awesome. And then I realized this, I thought it was a Stug. It's actually one of those Italian jobbers. I take him out, but then that Panzer III gets me. Now in the cutscene, I see that he's coming forward, so I know he's going to be probably encroaching on the thing, and sure enough, he's right there. So I spin around, try to take a quick shot at him here, and he does the same to me. But my shot's more effective. So I only really have one more tank other than this. I have an M24 that I can bring in. So I'm thinking, well, it was a good game. 20 kills. I can't really complain about that. They're winning. I can't really do much. I got one teammate in an airplane, but otherwise I'm it. Then I see this Yahoo running for the cap. And I don't mean Yahoo in a derogatory way. I mean it from a... These are the enemy and I want to kill them way. Take him out, thinking, oh, that was easy. But he's right there waiting for me, so I ain't gonna mess with that. Now my teammate strafed that ACAC gun and then he moves into the spawn area, so now I know he's there, so I'm turning around to try to get a little bit more defensive in case they both try rushing me. And I'm checking on this guy here, but for whatever reason he decides he's going to push out, and that was a mistake. So I capitalize on that, and then I know the ACAC's there and I'm running down. Now my teammate pops in here. And I feel kind of bad about this. I think he disabled this ACAC, and I should have let him have it. I wasn't trying to steal that. I was just trying to protect him. On hindsight, I shouldn't have machine gunned that thing though, because he had it. He had it well in hand. This guy, I see it's just one of those little flak wagons. They're pretty easy to kill. They have 2 crew members. Now when I saw that, I actually thought it was a 470, so I didn't even bother machine gunning it. I should have, because it was actually just one of those little Italian ACACs with the guy sitting on top of the thing. And there, I killed that ever so dangerous bush. If I would have got credit for that, it'd be 30 kills, but no. Apparently they don't count. And at this point, I see the little dude sitting up there, so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to machine gun you. I wasn't paying attention. I actually normally wouldn't have driven on the cap like that because I wouldn't want to give away my position. Not really looking at capturing that because it's kind of useless at this point. But I do realize, hey, we're winning now. There, I don't have to do anything except stay alive at this point because the game's running down. We're running out of time. And I caught a glimpse of this guy's turret, so then I move up and hit him here. Took out his gunner, so I don't have anything to fear from him. Kill him. And then I see there's only two. Somehow, going from 10 or 11 versus 2, I now find myself in an actually winnable game. Now at this point I hear this vehicle coming up in front of me. I don't know what it is yet, but I hear it. So I'm trying to take a peek, and then I see it's a Stug, so easy kill. And I guess I was just a hair off there because that should have killed him. So I try again, but there he had it angled enough that I guess just couldn't quite get through. So I'm content at this point just to hang back and let the game run out. He's not charging me. I'm leaving him alone, but then I hear the other guy shooting at my teammate. And so I'm thinking, well, I probably should do something. He takes a shot, and I'm thinking, oh, I'll get him. So I shoot him, and I actually was like, wow, that didn't kill him. And I did not see that it took out crew members. I don't know why I didn't notice that, but I would have taken him out a lot sooner. Instead, I'm just hanging back, playing defensive now, and a little concerned about my teammate, but he seems to be doing okay, just hunkering down over there. So I'm thinking, well, we're just going to wait. And I did mark the Stug just to make sure he knew where he was at. I think he thought I was asking him to come and shoot the Stug. It's hard to communicate sometimes because I didn't really want to take the time to type a message, so I'm just kind of looking and watching. And then I hear this guy move in front of me, so I'm like, what is he doing? And realize that he's getting ready to turn and shoot my partner, who's pushed forward. Yep, there he goes, he's moving. And I see he's broadside to me, so I kill him. But unfortunately, it was too late. I wasn't in time to to kill this guy and save the guy that was with me. So I end up winning, but I'm the only guy left. I wish I could have saved my teammate there because he was definitely doing a good job. And I don't think the game's over yet, so I'm pushing forward to try to get a good position. And the message comes up saying all hostile vehicles are destroyed. And that's the game. 29 kills. Hopefully you found this interesting. Have a good one. Peace out.